Okay, so today I'm doing a tag that Blair Fowler did, Juicy Star 07, just so you guys can get to know me a little bit better. I already recorded this, but then because I'm doing this as a video response, it cut off at 10 minutes, so I'm gonna like speed through it and say everything I did. I was at like number 11 too. So, how did you get your YouTube username? It was really like right off the top of my head. I was like, DameDeGlam, kind of rhyme. Let's put it together, and I got DameDeGlam, and that's what it is. So, accept it or not, whatever. If you could change your name to anything, what would it be and why? I don't think I would change my name just because I think Alexa, like people have it, so I'm not like the only one, but also not a ton of people have it, like the name Sarah. No offense if you have that name, but a lot of people just have that name. And also Alexa is kind of like, it's good in Spanish, which I speak Spanish, and in English. If you could go back in time and give your younger self advice, what would it be and why? I had a good childhood. Not going to say much about that, but I had a good childhood. Maybe not to worry too much because I worried a lot when I was little, but that's pretty much it. I was good. I was a good girl. How old were you when you first learned how to blow a bubble gum bubble? Do not know. It happened so long ago, I can't even begin to think when it, like, I officially said, I know how to do this. But a long time ago, I can't say. What did you want to be when you were little? I went through phases. For a while, I wanted to be an actress, singer, all the little girly things a girl wants to be. And then I wanted to be a child psychologist. I think that was the longest one that I wanted to be. A publicist. Don't know where I got that idea, but that's what I wanted to be. What do you order at Starbucks? Okay, I don't like coffee. I don't like the smell of it. I don't like the taste of it. It just doesn't taste nice. It's like an elf when he tastes the coffee and he's like, mm. That's me. I don't like the taste of it. I order a Viviana smoothie, mango, banana, and orange, I think. It tastes so good. I love it, love it, love it. So, what is the hardest you ever laughed? Oh God, I laugh all the time. I can't even think of it. I think probably in French class, we took this quiz and it was on body parts, and it would be like, when you're sick, your blank hurts, your head hurts. You could put anything. That wasn't a good example, but one was like, when you want to answer a question, you raise your, and then you had to put, you had to put your hand. But my friend like read it wrong because it had D in it, and that means to say. Oh wait, no. Okay, I don't know. But anyway, she read it wrong and she put tongue because it like to say when you wanna, what do you say? You use your tongue. I don't know. Maybe she forgot the word for mouth. But she put your tongue, so it was like when you want to answer the question, you raise your tongue. And I laughed for a very long time about that. If you could play any musical instrument, what would it be and why? I play piano and I used to play violin. So I think, and I've been trying to teach myself how to play guitar. It hasn't been going too well. I just like when like people are singing and strumming. It just looks cool, and I kind of want to learn how to do that. And then cello. So I have two, guitar and cello, because I just like the like timbre, like the noise it makes. I think it's gorgeous. Sometimes they have the awesome, like, I don't know how to call it, those little patterns. Oh wow, wow. I just think it's really pretty. What is your favorite thing to do when you're upset? Sorry. I think it would be to watch Friends. If you don't know what that show is, there's this show from 1994 to 1995. It was a really good show. I've been watching it since like 3rd grade, and I'm in 10th now, so 7 years. I love that show. It has some really famous actors and actresses. Lisa Kudrow, Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox Arquette, Matt LeBlanc, Matthew Perry, and David Schwimmer. I absolutely love that show. I know like every single line to it. I'm obsessed. I have all 10 seasons. Call me crazy. I don't care. I love that show. It's my show. Um, what's your favorite movie? I have a lot. I think the one that, like, I'm going to say the last one, like, the ones lately I've seen, like, in 3 months. What was my favorite? Definitely Up. Oh, my God. I cried. I laughed. It was so good. I didn't expect it to be so good. When Ellie died, I was bawling, and that's the beginning of the movie. It was such a good movie. So good. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It's amazing. What is one food you cannot live without? I'm going to say Chinese food for this one, just because the one below it, I have another good answer. Chinese food, just because I love Chinese food. I could eat it every single day if I could. My mom thinks this is her theory for why I love Chinese food so much. When I was born, my mom was hungry. So my godmother's like, I'm going to go get you something. And she brought Chinese food, like lo mein and beef and broccoli, my two favorites. And she brought her that, and she thinks it's because it was the first thing I smelled when I was little. Like, that's what I like now. I don't know. Could be true, could be not. But I just love Chinese food. What is your favorite dessert? Definitely cheesecake. Put chocolate on it, put fruit on it, anything. I love it, love it, love it. I don't care if it's weird you're putting cake. I mean, cheese on cake. I don't care. It's delicious. Favorite pizza topping? I'm plain Jane here. I love plain extra cheese pizza. Sometimes I'll put broccoli on it. Sometimes I'll put chicken on it. And sometimes I just like white sauce. I don't know if that concerns this question, but it's true. Would you rather have the superpower of reading minds or the superpower of being invisible? This freaks me out in the hallway all the time, because I feel like, what if someone's listening to my thoughts right now? It just really freaks me out. So I definitely would not, like, it makes me, when I think of space, I get a headache. So definitely to be invisible. It could come in handy sometime, maybe. You never know. What did you do for your last birthday? It was my quinceañera year. I turned 15. Because I'm Hispanic, we celebrate la quinceañera. But it was also my sister's graduation, and I'm born in June, so I always get like the big parties, like block parties and stuff. But my sister's born in October, so my parents kind of wanted to balance it out, and they're like, you know what, she's going to get a big graduation party because she didn't want a quinceañera, nor did she want a sweet 16. So with that, I just invited some of my friends over the same day, so we didn't have to pay for extra stuff. And I just told them, come dressed and we'll just hang out and stuff, and we had a really good time. One selfish wish, what would it be and why? Okay, so I don't consider myself very selfish. I don't know. I don't think so. But when I was little, I had this dream. Like, have you ever heard of Midas? He wished that everything he touched was gold. What is up with his hair? I wasn't looking at the screen. That's why I'm like, whoa. Everything he touched, he wanted it to be turned to gold. And then he touched like water, and it turns to gold. And finally, he touches his daughter, and then she turns cold. Isn't that sad? So when I was little, I thought that if I went through like a department store, how cool would it be if everything I touched just like was mine automatically? So I used to like dance around the department stores, touching everything, and then I was like, I own that now. So that's kind of cool. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. Okay, real quick, because I have only 1 minute. What does OMJHKP mean to you? I totally said that wrong. I don't know. I saw some of the comments, and my favorite one is, oh my god, hippos have Kim Possible. Favorite one, whoever thought of it, you're a genius. Love Kim Possible, love her to death. Loved her since I was little. I still love her. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry. My dad just sneezed. I'm sorry this was like so rushed at the end, but I just wanted to get it done so I could put it as a video response. So thank you so much. You guys have been great. If you watch this, I love you for it. Thank you so much. Okay, bye.